Ed here. Today I have a Mossberg 500. This gun is a 12 gauge. It has a 28-inch barrel. It will take 3-inch shells. It will also shoot 2 and 3/4-inch shells. It is a pump action shotgun. It is Mossberg's standard offering. It also has removable choke tubes up here, the screw-in kind, and it is empty, where you can screw the choke tubes in and out. This particular Mossberg 500 I bought used. It was another gun I got a really good deal on. And I've never had a Mossberg, and I wanted to give it a whirl. This is basically Mossberg's direct competition with the Remington 870. It's kind of like same as a Chevy 1500, a Ford F-150, and a Dodge 1500. They're basically all the same thing made by different companies. You know, it just depends what you like. You know, what you like the best. And I know I'm going to eventually do a comparison with this with the Remington 870, but not today. I mean, some of the minor differences are this trigger guard is plastic right here, your whole trigger assembly is plastic. And then some other people, like some of the pieces inside the receiver are screwed into the receiver, and they're not tacked in like the Remington. So there's probably a couple pluses and minuses to each shotgun compared to each other. But back to this shotgun, this is wood furniture on it. As you can see, it's got a recoil absorption butt pad on there, a rubber one. And then it's a pump action. The controls for this are, you know, basically you'll take a shot with it, that's it, and then pump it. The safety's on the top, which is nice. That's a real natural safety. I mean, you can hold the gun as you're ready to fire it and then work the safety, and basically you're pushing it forward. So, you know, when the gun's in safe mode, it's easy. Shoulder, push it forward, and you're ready to rock. And that's right here. To work the action right here, you know, when the gun's cocked, you can't push the action back. So this is the action release bar right down here, right behind the trigger. That's in a pretty good spot. The Remington's, I believe, if I can remember correctly, is up and forward of the trigger right here. So basically it's a more natural position, I think, on the 870. But this one works just fine. Hit that, you can open up the firearm and unload it. You know, and it looks a little different, but, you know, it's pretty cool. This one happens to be drilled and tapped for a scope mount, and it's definitely, I'm guessing by the looks of the little bit of wear, it's had a mount on here. Also, there's a full choke in this barrel, so I'm guessing this was somebody's turkey gun right here. And unfortunately, you can see where somebody's wrapped a wrench on it right here, you know, the previous owner, you know, to try to remove the magazine tube. And I don't know if they were successful or not, but they definitely made a mess out of the bluing. But yeah, and it's got wood furniture on it. The price point of these guns is really affordable. You're probably looking at $250 bought in a Walmart or a Dick's Sporting Goods, you know, depending on where you are. You know, and also the good thing about these Mossberg 500s, just like the Remington 870, is that this thing is customizable, you know, for endless, you know, you can get endless parts for this. You can get all sorts of pistol grips for this. You know, you can get you know, 20, I think, what is it, 18-inch barrels on shotguns. You know, you can get extended magazine tubes. You can run it out, get a 20-inch barrel and a bigger magazine tube. You can get all sorts of things, all sorts of plastic rails with the Picatinny rails on it, you know, for your hand guards up here. You get side saddles, all sorts of ATI side saddles where you can rock shells on both sides of them. It's just an endless for these firearms, and I've always been curious about it. This one also feels pretty tight to me. It's a little loose up here, but some of these, you know, that I felt, the newer ones, haven't always felt like the tightest guns to me. But this one does feel tight, and this one's looks like it's pretty good shape, but it definitely has been shot. You know, vent rib barrel right here. So this is definitely a full hunting version of a Mossberg 500 right here. This is definitely set up for a turkey or a goose gun. And we're gonna go ahead, and I do have some turkey loads for it. I've got 5 of the heavier than lead version variant, and they were a little lighter on the load, so that'll be a little easier to shoot on my shoulder. Some of the full 3-inch turkey loads can have 2 inches of lead in them. That's gonna just beat your shoulder to shoot a 2-inch load out of any 12 gauge shotgun. You know, obviously one of the Benellis, it'll soak up half that recoil, but out of a fixed breech like this, like of a pump, it's going to be a lot. So we got 1 1/4 ounce that we're going to shoot, and that'll take it a little easier on my shoulder, but that is a full power turkey load. A little higher velocity, 1,500 feet per second instead of the standard 1,300, because you're going down in the weight of the load. But yeah, this thing, you know, it'll digest anything you give it. You want to shoot slugs out of it, You want to shoot buckshot out of it, you want to shoot birdshot, you want to shoot steel shot. This gun, you could hunt anything you think of. You could put slugs in it, you know, hunt deer. You could hunt moose, you could hunt bear with this. You can even get this, get a rifle barrel, get the saboted slugs, get the 50 caliber, you know, 300 gauge saboted slugs. It's a great bear gun, moose gun, anything you want to hunt with one of these, it can. It's just tremendous bang for the buck, one of these pump action shotguns, you know, and you got to get used to pumping it, you know, definitely if you're a semi-automatic guy or if it's your first shotgun, but excellent first shotgun. And you can turn this into a home defense shotgun too. You know, I don't have a problem using this for a home defense shotgun sitting as is, and then taking it out at 6 o'clock in the morning going hunting with it. The other funny thing is, walking up this little trail I'm on, I saw a ruffed grouse. First time I've ever seen a ruffed grouse in Vermont. And I used to hunt them when I was a kid, and I actually hunted them 2 days last year. I didn't even see one, but I was able to see one just about 10 minutes ago down this path about 100 feet. And it is not hunting season, but it definitely got my blood flowing. I tried to get it on tape, but already ran away by the time I got the camera out. But this would be an excellent gun for that. Pretty much hunt anything with one of these, you know, with the right barrel and the right choke system in it, and obviously the right ammunition. You know, the pump shotgun is probably the most versatile firearm you can buy. Yeah, I think it is. Also, the magazine, the tube underneath the barrel, looks a little longer on this. The Remington 870 tube stops, you know, right in front with a barrel nut, you know, on the end of it. This one might hold a couple more shells. The 870 in the factory form will hold 4+1. So also the field strip, this shotgun right here, basic. It's just like the other pump shotguns, you know, right on top of the magazine. This is a bolt. On the Remingtons, you have a nut. Basically, undo that. That's it. That's a field strip shotgun right there. Pretty simple. And then just screw your nut back down. You can hear it click. Finger tight. You're ready to rock. So let's go ahead and we'll load this up right here. See, I got 2 3/4 inch. I have these new Tracker orange shells right here with the wad that's supposed to spin around like a helicopter so you can trace your shot. So we'll go ahead and load this bugger up and see what this can do right here. Whoops, that's not what we want. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 3/4, and that'll definitely hold 5 3-inch, which is there's some room left in there. So let's go ahead and shoot this shotgun right here and see how this bugger operates right here. Take the safety off and we'll just go for some rapid fire here into some brush right in front. Break the action. That's good. So that functions pretty good. Pretty stout load. I did not see any of those wads, but I was shooting into a dead tree in front of me here. But definitely functions good. Got our 5 empty holes right there. So right now we'll go ahead and we're going to set up some targets here and shoot some different stuff. So we've got some heavier than metal right here. These are turkey loads right here. The specs of these, this is 12 gauge, 3-inch, 1 1/4 ounce a shot. Number 4 shot size, 1450 feet per second. So for turkey load, this is running light as far as the pellet count and, you know, the total payload, but the velocity's up, and that's as a shotgun round, you'll always get that higher payload, lower velocity, higher velocity, lower payload. But this heavy shot company, this is real high quality stuff, and this is non-toxic. Also, this is I believe they call it bismuth. And these are about $2 a piece, and this is a package of 5 right here. So we're going to go ahead and rock some of these right now. And this is a full power load right here. These are going to be a little less punishing on my shoulder, 2-ounce load. But I'm not looking to kill my shoulder today since I'm not hunting. This is just demonstration. So I picked something a little lighter, but this is definitely a very effective turkey load. Probably better long range, maybe better long range because you have more velocity. So there's 3 right there. That's a lot of load. There's 5 3-inch shells in there right now. Full power turkey load. So let's go ahead and rock these out right now at my targets here, and we'll blow up some. I also have some buckshot we're going to shoot at some of these too. So we're going to go ahead and whack 2 of these, and then we'll just shoot the rest into our brush pile over there just to get the feeling of them. You can see that when you slide the action back, one's in the pipe right there. And then there's a lifter when you pull the, you know, your forestock forward, it'll lift up the shell and put it in there. So now, right now, we're hot. Yeah, those are twice the amount of recoil that the other ones do. You know, that those are heavy, and those will beat up your shoulder if you shoot those all day long. Some of this buckshot right now, and this is this military buckshot right here. This is a double-aught buck right here, 5 cartridges, 12 gauge, and we'll go ahead and we'll shoot 2 of these right here at these last 2 2-liters, and see what kind of results we get. And we're close. They're only about 15 feet away. And these are 2 1/4 inch shells, but that's a high brass load. This is the military stuff. But this is again going to be heavy hitting stuff right here. Definitely, yeah, some good power there. But as you can see, this gun functions great, you know, with everything we're throwing into it. Very good shotgun here, you know, and versatile. Just takes everything and just obviously delivering a tremendous amount of force out there, especially with these full power loads. But you know, whether it's this or an 870 Mossberg 500, great gun for the money. And if this would even fit the role as if you only have one gun, you know, if you can only afford one gun, might want, you know, especially if you're in a country, you know, non-urban environment out in the country, this might be your gun, because you're going to have superior knockdown power, superior range with slug, superior range with buckshot, and you can hunt with this. You can hunt anything you can think of. You know, it might not be ideal for everything, but get it done, get close enough. But and also, there's nothing better probably that for a, you know, self-defense or home defense gun than a 12 gauge. You know, that's a very intimidating sound right there. You know. And you can fix these anywhere. You can get parts from anywhere. You get accessories all day. You probably put in Mossberg 500 on eBay, you probably get over 1,000 hits. These are endless accessories for this, but very cool shot. So there you go. You got an open breech right there. You can see that the gun is empty. There's your barrel right in there. Underneath that's the magazine to be able to see in there. You can see that it's empty. There, right there, it's locked and loaded right there. Push a little button right down here, your action release right there. That'll let you open up the gun, or else you have to fire it to open it up. There's your safety right here. Red, you're dead. I like the safety on this gun. Very nice, because it's natural right there. If you're holding the gun like that, you're ready to shoot it, push up right there. That's it. Very customizable. There's your barrel nut right there to unscrew it. You got your double, you know, easy, a pretty standard shotgun sights. Just your beads on there. Handled nicely. I like the way it's shouldered. You know, definitely shouldered nicely, but very good shotgun for the money. Go buy one.